What's up everybody, Jonathan here on the interior, and I thought I'd start off the video here with this new log truck with the loader on it by KMan. This is one of KMan's creations here. You know, again, I don't like these floppy little grapples they put on these things, so you know, the truck itself is pretty awesome. I mean, I love the sound of it, the look of it, except for those silly mud flaps on the front. But we don't have those around here. But I mean, yeah, everything looks good. I mean, it's a great looking mod. Interior, let me see, can I switch to the interior? Let me figure out what button. There we go. See, the interior is super nice, super clean. I mean, it's, you know, got nice seats and dash and gauges and buttons and all kind of stuff. Super nice. But I just don't like this grapple. So again, it's gonna be a no for me on this one. However, we do have this truck, which is already loaded and ready to go. So I thought this video, what we do is go ahead and get this up the hill. So let's go ahead and drive this on up there. And you know, I think I like the longer logs too. Probably what I'm going to start doing is just cutting the 10s. These are 10 meters, and we'll haul the 10s up the road, up the hill, and I'll get some longer log trailers to attach to the truck instead of the shorts that we've been stockpiling up here. Well, I hope everybody is having a good week. The video on Monday was a little different. I had a request for that, so I thought I'd go ahead and get that knocked out. And really, I don't really use Joy to Key, I guess, to its full potential. So I don't really know, you know, if there's anything else that I skipped over or forgot or just didn't know how to do. But I think you can. There was one thing that I just realized, and that's whenever you go to assign something to a button on your joystick, let's say, you can put in multiple keyboard options. Like if you wanted to do shift and X or something, you know, I don't know, you can put both of those in there. Just put shift on the top line and X on the next line. That should get it, I think. I haven't tested it, but I was doing something just a minute ago and realized that was a possibility, and I've never tried it, so I have to try that sometime. Okay, so what I was planning on doing, yeah, see, I've already got some logs stacked up over here. I got a bunch of shorts stockpiled, and I'm starting to get some of these longer ones stockpiled. So let me get that offloaded. And hopefully everything on my joystick settings works okay. I was doing some testing around, like I said, on Joy to Key for that video, and went to play Farming Simulator today, and I had it was weird because whenever you plug in multiple joysticks or controllers or whatever in Farming Simulator, when you go to controls in the game settings, you can see where it numbers them. It puts them in little brackets, like if your left joystick is number 1, you know, it have little brackets around it, and it'll say 1. And then if you've got, you know, 3, then it'll have 3 next to some of them. And for some reason, my gamepad, my Logitech gamepad, was showing up as joystick number 4, where I think before it was normally number 3. So all I did was go into my, well, actually I went and unplugged the joystick. I just exit the game, unplugged the joystick, plugged it back in, and then went back into the game settings, and you know, voila, it was number 4 instead of number 3. So I don't know, it's weird. Yeah, so right now I'm really kind of debating whether I just want to use this truck to take it on to the sawmill. I mean, I'm not really sure exactly why I'm forwarding it up when I could just go ahead and drive it to the sawmill. So, but I think last time what we talked about was just for the sake of doing it, we were going to do it. I don't know that I've ever had a setup in any of my videos where I forwarded logs up to a spot and then offloaded those and then loaded them onto another truck to then take to the mill. So we'll just continue on the way we're going. I think it'll be kind of cool to, you know, do something a little different. And I guess nobody liked the spin tires video because, you know, I had said in the video to leave me a comment if you want to see more spin tires videos, and nobody commented. So I don't know. I may throw in some spin tire videos every once in a while. It's pretty fun. I was playing on it this weekend, and I got one map completely unlocked. I unlocked all the garages and got all the lumber points, you know, got all the logs delivered to the lumber mill or whatever. So it's all unlocked, and I actually started on another map. So the next time we do a spin tires video, I'll probably have a different map to play on. I was hoping to do some, you know, some modded maps or whatever, but I couldn't get the one I wanted to play on. I couldn't get it to load. It was that I think it was Blackwater Canyon or Black Canyon or something like that. I couldn't ever get the thing to load. You know, the other thing with these longer logs is you don't have to worry too much about. Well, I guess I should say it's easier to load them because there's you can get more in one grapple because you know, just sheer quantity, because obviously with shorter logs you'd have to take twice as long to load them. And plus, the longer logs to me seem to work better. I don't know. In terms of, like, you know, loading them. Oh, I got a bit too many there, I think. Take it slow. Yep. Matter of fact, I'm probably going to take a couple off. I guess I can't jump up there. I was trying to see if we were good, but... Well, that's still not the way it needs to be. It's not sitting right. Alright, that's good. Now I can probably put a couple more logs on there. Yeah, so that seems to go a lot faster doing the longer logs. Oh, so yeah, the KMan truck up there, the log truck with the grapple on it. I guess I didn't really finish my thoughts on that. Like I said, it's a nice mod, good sound, good interior. I think it's got a decent power, you know, to get up the hill and stuff. But if they could just change that grapple out to like a fixed grapple, like that FDR loader there, the forwarder, it's decent. But again, I don't like the grapple on that one either. And I don't know why everybody keeps putting these floppy little flimsy grapples on here. If they were a fixed grapple, I think it'd be better. At least for me, you know, that's what I like. The FDR, that yellow grapple loader, that to me, the grapple on that, I mean, it's just about as good as you can get for the game, and that's my opinion. So if that were on there, I think it'd be like, for me, 100% better. But some people maybe like the dangle grapples and all that, and I don't care for them. They're too floppy. You can only get like maybe 1 or 2 trees in there or logs in there, so I just don't like them. Just too flimsy. And maybe it's just the game physics. I mean, it could be that's just the best they can do with the grapple loader. I don't know, or you know, grapple. But the fix to me seems better, a lot better than that. Let's see how we've only got 63,000. Oh, that's not going to buy us a truck and a trailer. I tell you what, we'll need to sell some stuff. Whoa. Came barreling up through there. Alright, let's see here. Let me just flip back real quick. Yes, we've already got some logs on there. So I'll tell you what, let's do that. Let's do this. Let's get this up the mountain. And I will offload these logs and sell them. Or I may just offload them right up here, I don't know. But see, this truck's got decent power. I mean, it sounds good, it looks good. I love the, even though I'm not a big fan of strobes, I mean, the strobes are pretty cool. You know, it's got strobes on the grill, strobes on the front bumper, up on top it has a nice pattern to it. I mean, it's a nice, super nice mod. But like I said, I just don't care for that little floppy grapple loader, or dangle loader. It's just too flimsy. It just flops around everywhere. And if they'd put a fixed on there, I think it'd be a ton better. So maybe if, I don't know, maybe if KMan, if this gets back to KMan, hey, put a fixed grapple on there. Maybe have two of them, a dangle and a fixed, I don't know. I'm just going to drop this on down to the sawmill and we'll sell these logs that are on here and then sell the truck, and that should give us, I'm not sure how much this truck was. Maybe it's 90-something thousand? Just can't remember. Unless we get ourselves stuck. Yeah, which is exactly what we've done. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to sell this thing too. I don't like this forwarder either. We'll just drive this up the hill too and give it a little shove to the other truck that's stuck and maybe get it out of there. Well, I'll tell you what, just for the sake of time, let's forget about that. We'll just sell them. Yeah, we're selling that. And we're selling that. And there should be one more piece to it. Maybe it's back here somewhere. Yeah, 108 something for that one. Although now we're going to have a pile of logs sitting in the middle of the road, but that's alright. Well, maybe I already sold that other piece to the FDR forwarder. I must have. Okay. Alright, so let's now get this offloaded. Oops. I just grabbed too many. Yeah, I'm starting to make a mess of it. Grabbed too many and one went shooting off the other way. that's full. So I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and get this truck down the hill, or up. I guess we'll up now. Oh no. This crazy little spot right here. Oh, we made it through there. This truck gets going faster than the other ones. I got a little overwhelmed with how much speed it had. It messed up. It turns quicker too, I think. Yeah, it turns a little quicker. Man, it's a tight turn right there. This one too is not good. It's better, but it's not as, definitely not like this one. This one's okay. I'll swing out a little ways. If that all been like that, it'd been better. We could have got a log truck down there, but not with that last turn, or the last two really. Or no, I guess the kind of the middle two, somewhere in there. That was tough. Yeah, let's see what kind of a mess we left down here when we sold that truck. Yep, that's what I thought. Big old pile of logs right in the middle of the road. Well, we'll get that cleaned up. I'll probably just come down here with a chipper or something, chip them up, and just be done with it. Yeah, I wanted to drive this truck down here because I'm going to go ahead and buy us a log truck and a longer log trailer, and we'll start loading up some of those tins that we've cut and get those delivered down here to the sawmill. And we'll get this these wood chips sold first. I still really hate the spot that this wood chip stuff's in. Well, the log sell point too is not really that great. It's an awesome map by Serious Mods, but I think the wood chip sell point, well, actually, the only hold up for me is this gate right here. There's not enough room on the other side to, do much with it. Okay, so while that's unloading, let's see what we got here. Trucks, here we go. Let's see. I tell you what, we're on a Serious Mods map. Let's go with the Serious Mods truck. Let's go. Let's see, what color do I want to go? I really kind of like the tan. Let's go with the tan, and let's go with the design color. I think that's fenders. Oh, no, I guess that was the headache rack. Oh well. We'll just have a tan headache rack. I couldn't remember if it was the fenders or if it was the headache rack. Let's see, we've already got that log trailer, but that's not really, I mean, you can set it up for long logs, but I don't particularly like that trailer. I guess I don't have many options. I didn't load in some other trailers. Alright. Well, we'll give this trailer a try. Like I said, I don't particularly like it, but it's not terrible. Just trying to remember what the... Oh, there we go. Alright, we'll go with that configuration right there. I think that'll work. It looks pretty level, so we're looking good there. Okay. And if we were to do the 10s, I think we're gonna have a lot of room left on the trailer. We may be able to double stack it. I don't know. Let's see. I know, like maybe if we cut 15s, I think it'll partly hang off the back with 15s, so maybe able to double bunk it, and with enough straps. Yeah, there's three sections of straps. So we get one there in the front. Yeah, it may work. Alright, let's see what we can do here. See if we can double stack it or if we just need to single stack it. No, I don't think we can double stack it. Alright, well I'll just kind of put it right in the middle, and maybe next time I can have a different kind of trailer lined up or something. Yeah, I don't understand why FTR didn't put more straps on that. They need about 2 more spots, like in between those, the first and the second, and then the third and the fourth bolsters or whatever. They should have put more straps on there. Anyway. My truck didn't want to turn. Those logs were just right in the way. So I think by the time this video airs, it'll be enough time have passed on the well, I'll just say it on the Patreon page. I made an announcement a few days ago that for any Patreon that is a current paying member at the time of the availability to purchase Farming Simulator 19, I'll be doing a giveaway over there. So if you're interested in that, go check out the Patreon page, and if that's something that you'd be interested in, making a small donation each month to help support this channel, then go check that out, and you might can win Farming Simulator 19. I'm just losing logs everywhere. I'll see if I can get that cleaned up later. You know, I don't really particularly like this trailer. It's too long for what I'm wanting to do. I know FDR has a shorter log trailer, and I kind of like that. I've tried out some different log trailers, and I keep coming back to the FDR stuff. So I think what I'm gonna do is go park this back up here, and when I come back next time we play this map, I'll enable the other mods I have for log trailers. We may test out a couple more, but like I said, I really just keep coming back to that FDR short. Actually, it's actually the long log trailer. It's hard to say. Long log trailer. This one's the new adjustable one he came out with, I think in the version 10 pack, I believe it was. But it's too long, so I'm gonna go back to the previous one that he had. I'm just gonna park this right up here. Actually, I tell you what, I'm gonna park it in a different spot. I'm gonna park it over here on the other side of the fence, so it's more out of the way. I think there's a good spot right up here. Alright, there we go. So when I come back next time, I'll have the other trailers enabled and we can test some out, and probably end up just going with the FDR, but we'll park that truck right there for now. Let's see. I'll tell you what, let's do a little cleanup. If I can find it, there it is. I think I pretty much decided I just want to chip up these remaining logs in these little piles. I don't feel like coming back over here and picking them up, so we'll just chip them up, and they'll get sold probably for better than what we could sell the logs. Actually, I think somebody did a test one time, I believe, and it turns out that the wood chips actually make more money than the logs do. I'm not sure if that was during high demand or if it was just, you know, at the placeable heating plants you can buy. I think you might get a little bit better prices there, or if it was just selling them, you know, at the sawmill. Oh, I'm full. Okay, well, never mind. Wasn't even paying attention. So we'll have to get us our wood chip truck back down here and offload. In fact, I'm just going to park this right over here on this side of the road. And yeah, we'll be ready for that. And I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and get that back down here. I need to get a chipper for up here around the sawmill because we're starting to get pretty bunch of logs scattered everywhere. Need to clean that up too, so those are rotting away. So I think I'm gonna buy a second chipper. We got plenty of money, and it takes so long to drive the chipper up here. Of course, well, yeah, I mean, it's a lot better just to leave it down there because I'd have to try to get the little boy up, and it's such a pain to just get it up here. Well, with the equipment on the back of it. I guess it's not too bad if it's just empty. In case you missed it, I had to make me a little road to bypass all the little humps. You know, here's another one, little terrain humps right there. Kept getting hung up on them. Alright, come on, Chipper. Surely you can recognize it by now. It's trying to do something. Alright, there it goes. Alright, so let's look at buying us another chipper. I think those things aren't very expensive. Yeah, 66, that's what I was thinking. So we'll just go on and drive it over there. It's not really far. This thing is slow, but shouldn't take too long to get there. Well, I've been hearing some more bits and rumors and stuff about the Farming Simulator 19. It kind of sounds like it may be worth checking out. I mean, I thought, well, you know, my whole thing is I really wish that Farming Simulator would instead of putting out games every 2 years, maybe do it every 4 years. I mean, I understand the business model of it because they want to put something out new every couple of years to, you know, get everybody to buy the newest one and whatever. But the problem I have with it is, I mean, like right now for Farming Simulator 17, right here, maybe 2 months or 2 or so months before the next game comes out. Now we finally got a bunch of nice mods. I mean, it's, you know, well, I mean, we've had nice mods for a while, but I mean, I'm talking about quantity of really nice mods. Now it's kind of, we're peaking, or kind of getting a lot of them, you know. So the problem with Farming Simulator 19 is that when the game first comes out, there's going to be 0 mods. You'll only have the in-game stuff, unless somebody gets early access to the developer stuff and they can start working on some mods, which I doubt Giants would do. So it's going to be probably at least a month, maybe 2, before we start getting some nice mods out. Now maybe if somebody could just take the Farming Simulator 17 you know, mod and just convert it, if that's possible. But I was reading about that too, and it's going to be some different kind of things I think that's going to have to happen versus, you know, going from 15 to 17. I think it may be either a bit more of an involved process or something different. You know, I just don't know. But I did read something to where it's going to be a little different this time, or yeah, I don't know. I just something different than. Of course, I guess it's always something different, but I mean, it may not be as straightforward. I don't know. Maybe I should just quit talking. But it's going to be a while before we start getting mods for 19. So that's kind of, it's going to stink, because I mean, we'll be able to play with the in-game stuff. I'm sure they'll have Ponzi and whatever, you know, as far as the timber stuff, but for the FDR mods, some other forestry type mods, it may be a few months before we get anything. I am probably, I mean, I'm definitely getting the game, that's for sure, but I'm probably gonna still play Farming Simulator 17 and make videos on it for a good while until some really nice maps and mods and things come out for 19. Then I'll probably make the transition to doing full-time Farming Simulator 19 videos, but it'll be a little while. It'll be several months anyway. Alright, so I'm trying to go as straight as possible towards this next. I'm gonna go clean up those logs up there. And I'm probably gonna leave the chipper down in this area in case we need to go back to the sawmill and clean up some stuff down there. Well, just an update on my next map, the Forbidden Forest. I have been working on it some. I worked on it some, let's see, was it yesterday? I think it was. Yesterday, the day before, putting a whole bunch more trees in. I tell you what, this map is going to have, you thought Dodson Logging had a bunch of trees, wait till you see Forbidden Forest. It's going to be probably double the amount of trees, because on the Dodson Logging, if you remember, if you've played it, I put a kind of a border around, not at the edge of the map, but you know, probably a good ways from the edge. I put a little border that had, you know, collision on it, so you couldn't go past it, and it kind of looks like trees. Well, in this next map, I'm still undecided about what I want to do for the border. I may do something, but the trees go all the way to the edge of the map, and you know, there's no swamp, there's no open areas much, so I mean, there's just tons more trees, and I kind of did put them, I spaced them a little closer together. It's not as dense really as KST, but it's still a lot more dense than Dodson Logging, so it'd be a lot more trees. I'm kind of looking forward to it myself. Like I said, once I finish up Forbidden Forest, I do have a couple of other ideas, and I'd kind of like to get them out before Farming Simulator 19 comes out, but at the same time, I may just hold off and wait and see what 19 is going to be like as far as making map mods. Maybe they won't change it up too much. Okay, I think I'm just going to park. Well, let's see. Do I have any more? I may have some. That's not it. There's a little spot there. There may be some more up the way there, and a couple trees here laying around. Of course, we got a lot more to pick up back there, but let's see, what can we do for the last little bit of the video here? I'll tell you what, let's try to get this truck loaded up. We kind of got us a big pile here. Before we mess it up and it all comes tumbling down, maybe I better start cleaning this up some. I don't know why, but I started loading the back first, so we'll finish up loading the back and then we'll move to the front. Yeah. I cut these at 4 because I was hoping to be able to double stack that the blue truck. And maybe that'll stay in there. And this log trailer here is really set up probably more for either 5 or 6. So I was kind of pushing it a little bit to put 4s on here, but I think we'll be okay. If not, we'll do something different. Alright, before I disturb that, let's lock it down. We're probably not going to have time to finish loading this truck, so I'm just going to get as much as I can, and then we'll come back later and maybe I'll already have it loaded. I don't know. We'll see. That's not a very pretty grapple full. And we lost one. Okay, oh well. Oops, I'm too close. Yeah, see the 4s, I mean, they just barely fit in there. In fact, it's, I don't know, I probably shouldn't even load this, but with the straps we'll be okay, I think. In fact, I'm gonna move back just a little bit. I'm too close to this trailer. And I'm backwards for some reason. Oh. This is gonna be a mess here. Yeah. Jeez. All right. I'm gonna have to do something different. I can't do this. So we'll just end the video here, and I'll figure out something different with these little 4s because they're not quite fitting on this trailer. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the video this time, and we'll come back. We'll have this whole situation straightened out, and I may end up just chipping them all up. I don't know, 'cause these 4s ain't gonna work. And to be honest, I may do something a little different with these 10s too, depending on how the long log trailer from FDR works, or some other trailer. Maybe we can find a little shorter trailer. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video this time. And like I said, check out that Patreon page or link there in the video description, because like I said, I'm gonna start doing some monthly giveaways if we ever reach 10 patrons per month. But when Farming Simulator 19 comes out, for purchase, not pre-order or anything like that, because I'll have to, whoever I pick as the winner, we get to choose whether they want PC, Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, you know, whatever the different console and stuff, all that format is. So we'll be giving away a copy of that over there. But anyway, yeah, so we'll see you again on Friday, and let's see, I think Friday. No, this is Friday. Okay, this is the video for Friday. So we'll see you again on Monday then. So have a good weekend, and stay safe, and we'll talk to you then. So thanks for watching.